Hey guys, it's Paul here with Toolmetrics, and today I'm going to tear into a brand new table saw from Dewalt. This is the DWE7491X, and this is a really popular saw among professional trim carpenters. I'm going to look at it from that perspective, and also for weekend warriors who want to be able to use a good quality table saw and hang it up on the wall when they're done with it after the weekend. So I'm going to do two videos. First, this one I'm going to just do an unboxing. I'm going to open it up, set it up, kind of talk through what I'm seeing and experiencing as I set it up, make a couple cuts, and then I'm going to go off camera and spend some time, build a couple projects, do a lot more cutting, and then come back and do a real deep dive analysis like I like to do. And in between those two, I'll look forward to any input that you have in terms of questions, things that you want me to look at in the deep dive and so forth. So with that, let me start tearing into this and see what I find inside. I like that there's minimal foam in there. Sometimes with these bigger tools, I find that there's so much foam involved in the packaging that it takes several weeks of garbage service for me to get rid of everything. So this looks like it'll fit neatly into 1 week's garbage service, so I really like that. Looks like the saw is pretty much assembled. I'll take this out and continue looking, but looks like most of the assembly, I'm guessing, is going to be in the stand. So we'll see what I find when I get more of the packaging removed here. All right, blade guard, riving knife assembly, ready to go. A couple of arbor wrenches. Yeah, everything is assembled with the saw. It looks really nice. Heavy, but not too heavy. Still portable. Solid feeling. I'm going to measure everything for run out and so forth. All right, I'll open up this guy and see what's in there. There's the stand, pretty straightforward. All right, let me go open up the hardware box, get the stand put together, and I'll come back with an update shortly. All right, so that appears to be more components to the stand, some hardware, nuts and bolts, and so forth for the stand. But check this out. So I was looking around to find the fence, and I couldn't find it, and then I realized, oh, it's cleverly attached to the saw, which is nice obviously for shipping, but also for portability when you're using the saw. Look how handy that is. So I love the fence adjustment mechanism, the rack and pinion design. I'll get more into that, but for now just wanted to point it out as I'm unboxing. Assembling the stand couldn't be much easier. Got 4 bolts and 4 nuts. All right, and to attach the saw to the stand, you just take the bar that's on the front of the saw, tuck it under the lip on the stand, rock it in place, and then just 4 bolts hold the saw to the stand, 2 in the front and 2 in the rear. All right, the saw came with the riving knife installed. I'm going to remove that using this handy, I love this feature, this release mechanism on the side of the saw. And then I'm going to pop in the riving knife that has the integrated blade guard. And that is just so slick to install. Nice throat plate locking mechanism. And then as I was going through the packaging, I found the miter gauge, and decent quality, simple. One thing that's missing, I would say, would be auto stops or quick stops for 45 and 90 degree. Those would be pretty popular, but it's easy enough to read mechanism, so this will work fine. Slides nicely in the T-track. All right, now with the saw all set up and fastened to the stand, let's try hooking up my standard 2.5 inch dust hose on my shop vac. And wow, that's a great friction fit, no adapter needed, no duct tape. That really makes me happy. It rarely works like that, as most of you probably know. All right, moment of truth. I'm going to fire up the dust collection, fire up the saw, make a cut in this chunk of birch, see how the saw does. All right, smooth running saw, plenty of power on this very hard piece of wood. That'll do it for now. I'm going to come back in a couple weeks, and after doing some more tests on it and make a bunch of cuts on it, try a different blade on it, see how it does. Meanwhile, let me know down below if you have questions about this saw, something that I might be able to try in my deep dive examination, and hope you come back and watch that as well. For now, thanks for watching this video. Hope you come back, subscribe, come back for more woodworking, wood turning, and DIY related videos.